Hi, Oak Park. Welcome to another episode of Books in Brief, where I will suggest 4 books in about 2 minutes. So have you been watching Tiger King on Netflix? Even if you haven't, but you are a fan of stories about con artists, conspiracy, and crime with extremely, shall we say, eccentric characters, here are some reading options, all available through your digital library. I can't figure out who to trust. Joe Exotic, Carol Baskin, the Doc. At various points, they all seem like frauds, or at the very least, hiding their true agendas. If that was an angle of Tiger King you enjoyed, try In Vino Duplicitas by Peter Hellman about Rudy Kurniawan, who swindled millions from rich wine connoisseurs and is the only person to be convicted in federal court of selling counterfeit wine. Shout out to my coworker Dantone for this suggestion. Maybe you don't really care about the con, but are super into the spectacle of personality that dominates the documentary. Marauders by Tom Cooper is a fiction book that features bumbling criminals, profane drug dealers, a one-armed shrimper, and more, all trying to make it along the Louisiana Gulf Coast after the BP oil spill and Hurricane Katrina. A perfect mashup of black humor and environmentalism. It isn't just big cats that are bought and sold illegally. In Emily Voigt's The Dragon Behind the Glass, it is a coveted aquarium fish that is farmed, smuggled, and stolen. One specimen sold for $150,000. Not surprisingly, Voight encounters several colorful characters in her globe-trotting investigation. And if you want it all, crime, con, humor, and the quirkiest of characters, reach back into the archive for Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil by John Berendt. Many of you probably read this since it came out over 25 years ago. But if you somehow missed it, whether you were living under a rock or were just too young, now is the time to try this classic of narrative nonfiction. We hope you are taking advantage of all our digital resources. And don't forget, if you need assistance with your card or digital library access, check out oppl.org/FAQs. Stay well, Oak Park, and see you next time.